Hi everyone, it's Veronica and I'm here to share a project with you. I joined a swap on YouTube and that swap is hosted by Scrap the World, Tamika. And with this swap, we were to use a Prima doll stamp. And her idea here was to get us to use something that we were dying to have but rarely pull out. And in all sincerity, I had never used any of my Prima doll stamps, so this was great for me. The products that I used and what we were doing was a tag, a Prima doll tag. And we also had to add a charm, and that charm could be made using either a bottle cap or a domino, and I chose the bottle cap. So these are the papers that I use. This is the Paper Studio Everyday Craft paper. And I also used DCWV's Le Creme stack. And I used some of this trim. And this is a trim that I found at Hobby Lobby. I used Recollections Gemstones, Wild Orchid Crafts flowers, Jolie's Boutique flowers. This is another trim that came from Hobby Lobby, and I love this. It's the burlap with the lace. And I also used some lace that was in my stash. I used this one and this one. Well, let me open that up just a little bit so you can actually see. Okay, and let me move this out of the way to show you my tag. And this is the tag that I made. Let me see if I can zoom out just a little bit. Okay, what I did here was chose this doll, the one with the swing skirt or swing dress, I forget what they called it. And here is where I use the Hobby Lobby, the Paper Studio paper here for her dress, because that was paper pieced. I cut the actual doll out of the Prima doll tag pad, and on her dress I used a piece of the thinner lace, and the more narrow lace rather. I cut her shoes out of red cardstock and then added glossy accents. I added the Recollections bling here on the skirt and some spots on the skirt, and also gave her an earring. And the doll is actually, the outfit is cut down. It's like a V-neck, but I kind of like the high neck. It kind of reminded me of turtleneck, so I just left it like that. And my tag is the Prima doll tag pad, but I added a piece of black cardstock behind it to give it a little more weight. I put the wider lace, and I had to put two pieces down to cover the back of the top of the pad. And here is where I used the trim with the lace on it. And I did pop the doll up. And this is the Jolie flower that I put at the top. These are the Wild Orchid Crafts flowers, and I added some diamond stickles. And I'm sorry, I didn't even show this trim. I used this box pleated trim at the bottom, and this is the trim from Hobby Lobby that I put across the top. So that is the front of the tag, and all of my tags are the same. The only difference would be the charm on the back side. And here on the back, I did the bottle cap. I just added some seam binding and some thin black ribbon here at the top. A piece of red ribbon here. This is the Tim Holtz clasp under here. And I used the bottle cap sticker pad piece here that I got that pad from Hobby Lobby as well. And the black bottle caps came from there also. These beads were in my stash, and this charm on the end I had in my stash as well. It was 3 different charms, and this is what makes each tag different. Each charm is different. And I've had them for a couple of years now, and it just worked out perfectly that it ended up with the red on it. So that is my charm, and this paper came from the DCWV pad. We're also to add our information on our tags. So what I am doing is using these tags that I found in the dollar spot at Target some time ago, and they're chalkboard tags. But it worked out perfectly because they were, of course, black for the chalkboard, and then the trim is gold to try to mimic the colors that I used. But that is the first tag. And then even on the back side, I added one of the epoxy stickers on top, as I did on the front. And the paper under here is from the craft cardstock pad. Okay, that's the first one. And again, they're all the same except for the charm on the back. This is the charm on this one. And here I used a perfume bottle sticker. And this is the last one. I don't know if you can really see that. Okay, so those are my tags. And Tamika, they are on their way. So thank you everyone for watching. I would love to hear your comments. And I wish you a happy crafting day.